Right here. How long did it take?
I mean, I want to just start off.
Just
Just
What caused alloyed colloids to become a takeover target? Alloyed colloids had a cutting-edge technology dealing in soluble polymers, mining, papermaking, and most notably for their proprietary technology in water treatment. They had heavily invested in research and development in order to develop this technology. And because of this investment, they had underperformed when compared to the industry. Hercules wanted to increase its presence in Europe, as it feared that it was being viewed as a foreign firm. It saw much of Allied's weaknesses being management driven and believed that through its restructuring, it would be able to solve many of these issues. While Allied did not come directly with Hercules, Hercules believed that synergy could be created with its paper company and through AC's water-soluble polymer technology when dealing with the Aquilon resins. Ciba saw its water treatment division as a growing sector and sought AC's technology to improve upon their encapsulation process. They believed in doing so they would create a vastly superior product to what was currently available. This superior product would enhance their ability to pursue foreign markets including Asia and the. How did Ciba value the gains from a merger? Ciba had hoped to use AC's technology to advance their product to further differentiate it from the rest of the industry. As the water treatment sector grew, Ciba wanted to advance its position in this market. Also, Ciba saw that its profit margins were less than that of Allied. They believed that acquiring AC's technology should improve their profit margins. Ciba had recently spun off from Novartis and was debt-free. Ciba saw benefit to increasing its debt as a means of improving their capital structure. As the acquisition had turned hostile with Hercules, Ciba believed that they may have a much easier time getting recommendation and approval from the board and management. What effects did the acquisition have on Ciba's balance sheet and performance? The acquisition was financed completely through debt and summing to 3.3 billion Swiss francs. Investors disapproved of the acquisition, as was reflected by the $1.1 billion franc decrease in stockholders' equity. In 1999, Ciba restructured its company in response to a market downturn in the chemical industry, and in 2002 began to show the savings and gains from said restructuring, including a decrease in administrative costs, as well as a sharp reduction in accounts receivable to be collected from 53 million francs to 4 million francs. Who won? Who lost? The winner of Allied Colloids' acquisition by Ciba is definitely AC shareholders and management, as they benefited from the bidding war between Ciba and Hercules, which drove the share price up. In fact, it was such a premium that AC represented 7% of Ciba's market share, but was purchased at nearly 30% of Ciba's market cap. David Farrar was also clearly a winner in this, as he owned stock in AC, as well as was guaranteed a position as head of Ciba's water treatment division. Ciba was a short-sighted loser, as the company saw its equity decrease greatly in early years, coupled with a downturn in chemical sector. However, the water and paper treatment division did experience improvements from the acquisition, and in time, Ciba rebounded and surpassed pre-acquisition numbers. Hercules was also a loser in this, as they lost the bidding war. They were unable to buy a better presence in the European market, as well as take on the proprietary technology of AC. While Ciba may have overpaid, this is generally what bidding wars cause, and therefore Hercules may not have been the loser that Ciba had potential to be, but it was a missed opportunity to expand and improve upon their intellectual property and process for paper making. The employees which Farrar claimed to be fighting for were not the winners, which the shareholders in Farrar were. In 1999, Ciba began to restructure the company and cut 1,100 former AC employees. The crash in 2008 continued to drag the price of Ciba down, leaving the firm susceptible to takeover. Even with further restructure, as well as change in management, Ciba's performance suffered. BASF Chemical Company acquired Ciba in April 2009 for 3.4 billion euros. This could have a variety of implications. This could mean that Ciba too might be possessing proprietary technology in which BASF values greater than market price. This technology could have stemmed from Ciba's acquisition of AC, and therefore positioned the firm for long-term gains. Since the technological boom of the 1990s, a greater value has been placed on intellectual property, and therefore the purchase of AC may have made Ciba an attractive asset in which the stock. Hercules experienced difficulty with the downturn in the chemical market, and they too saw their share price decrease steeply. Hercules may have made a wise decision in not overpaying for allied colloids, but they went on to make a questionable decision. After missing on AC, Hercules purchased Betts Dearborn, a paper and water treatment company, for $2.4 billion in October 1998. They then sold Betts Dearborn in 2002 to General Electric for $1.8 billion. As with Ciba, bad acquisitions coupled with a slow market put the firm at greater risk for takeover, and this could be seen in its falling stock price. Hercules saw many management changes throughout the 2000s, when finally it was acquired by Ashland Incorporated in 2008 for $3.3 billion. Thank you.